important story that we have been tracking since this morning of Republic Now that has now accessed the ED remand application of Deshmukh's aides who have now been arrested. The ED has now confirmed the Republic's news break of Sachin Baze questioning in Taloja jail. Now, big disclosures have also been made by Sachin Baze in connection with the extortion charges against him. Let me go across to my colleague Yesha, who's also joining us with more on this. Yes, Yesha, take us through the details of this ED remand application that has been filed after the arrest of Anil Deshmukh's aides. And now ED also confirming Republic's news break of Sachin Baze's questioning that happened in Taloja jail. Please share more.
That's right. So what has really happened is right now, inside the court, while the ED, that is the public prosecutor, had demanded that there be custody of both of these people, that is Sanjeev Palande as well as Kundan Shinde, he had mentioned that what is pertinent to note is that the names of these two people have come out because of the questioning done by the ED, that is the Enforcement Directorate of Sachin Baze. But however, there have been several points of contention that have been raised over here, wherein it is mentioned that that Sachin Baze was present to meet Anil Deshmukh, and quite a lot of times they've both met each other. However, the lawyer defending Palande had mentioned that it is Parambir Singh who was aware of the entire scenario, and one of the most important point that was mentioned in the court was that recovery worth rupees approximately 4.7 crores were made by Sachin Baze. That is approximately more than 1 crore was raised from zone 1, whereas approximately 2.6 crores was raised from the other zones, and this was the money that was brought in from the bar owners. And because of the recovery money, that is, this money is collected to keep these bars open post 1 a.m. deadline in the night, as well as to run orchestra. So as a result of which, this was a pertinent point that came out, and considering that the custody of these people have been seized, on to add to it, what really is coming out from this investigation is that at this point, okay, we have some moment here with the lawyer of Palande will be speaking.
I can't hear.
सबसे पहले बता देंगे कि आज अदालत में क्या हुआ और दोनों के लिए बता दीजिएगा सर शिंदे।
कल शाम को कल सुबह इनफैक्ट एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट के जो ऑफिसर्स थे वो मिस्टर शिंदे और मिस्टर पलांडे के घर पर उन्होंने ऑफिशियल रेड करके कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करने का अटेम्प्ट किया था। दोनों एक्यूज के घर से कुछ मटेरियल या कोई एविडेंस उनको कलेक्शन में नहीं मिला, उसका उन्होंने बाकायदा पंचनामा जो था वो दे दिया। उसके बाद उन्होंने दोनों एक्यूज को सेक्शन 50 ऑफ प्रिवेंशन ऑफ मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग के तहत स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड करने के बहाने से एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टर जो कफ पर ये बलाड पियर में है वहाँ पे उनको लेके गए। शाम को 4:30-5 बजे तक उनके स्टेटमेंट वगैरह रिकॉर्ड किए नहीं थे। उसके बाद उनको रात के 1:45 बजे मिस्टर संजय पलांडे को बताया गया कि उनको अरेस्ट किया जा रहा है और आपके फैमिली को आप बता दीजिए। और पुलिस के मैंने ईडी के तहत ही उनके जो रिमांड एप्लीकेशन में जो लिखा है वही मैं बता रहा हूँ कि एट 2:30 मिस्टर शिंदे को भी अरेस्ट दिखाया है। सुबह उन्होंने फिर यहाँ ईडी के जो स्पेशल कोर्ट इस्टेब्लिश है, आज छुट्टी की वजह से जो इंचार्ज साहब है उनके पास उनको प्रोड्यूस किया गया। उन्होंने तकरीबन 10 पेज का रिमांड एप्लीकेशन फाइल किया था, उसमें 6 से 7 पेज की उनकी सिर्फ कहानी थी। मेन ग्राउंड उनका एक ही है कि मिस्टर सचिन वजे ने कोई सेक्शन 50 में तड़ोजा जेल में रहते हुए कुछ स्टेटमेंट ईडी को दिए हैं और उस स्टेटमेंट के तहत कुछ ट्रांजैक्शंस का जिक्र कर रहे हैं बार ओनर के साथ, जो सचिन वजे ने बार ओनर के साथ 4 करोड़ 70 लाख रुपए कलेक्ट किए हैं। अब उस प्रोसेस में आगे की इंक्वायरी करने के लिए इन दोनों पर्सनल सेक्रेटरीज का उनको कस्टडी चाहिए था। अकॉर्डिंगली आज कोर्ट ने 1 जुलाई 2021 तक उनको ईडी की कस्टडी ग्रांट की है।
आपने से पॉलिटिकल केस कहा है और ये कहा है कि उन्हें ग्रैंट की तरह इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है दोनों आरोपियों को फिलहाल के बड़ी फीस को पकड़ने के लिए।
रिमांड अपोज करने के वक्त मैंने ये आर्ग्यूमेंट किया था कि जो पर्सनल सेक्रेटरी है, जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर है, जिनकी अपॉइंटमेंट जनरल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन डिपार्टमेंट से होती है, उनका ना सचिन वजे के साथ कोई ट्रांजैक्शन था, ना कभी किसी के साथ इंटरेक्शन था। लेकिन इस केस के थ्रू कोई पॉलिटिकल एनकैशमेंट और पॉलिटिकल बेनिफिट लेने के लिए उनको इन दो ऑफिसर्स के थ्रू, या एक प्राइवेट पर्सन और मेरे क्लाइंट जो पब्लिक सर्वेंट है, उनका बेड जैसा इस्तेमाल करके उनको इलीगली अरेस्ट किया गया है और इस केस में इम्प्लीकेट करने की कोशिश हो रही है।
मॉनेटरी ट्रांजैक्शन की भी बात चली गई है, तो क्या है मॉनेटरी ट्रांजैक्शन जिसके आधार बताया गया है इस पूरे के लिए?
इसमें ईडी ने जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन की है उसमें दिसंबर 2020, जनवरी और फरवरी 2021 इन 3 महीने में सचिन वजे ने बहुत सारे बार ओनर से 4,70 लाख रुपए कलेक्शन किया है। उसमें ईडी ने उनके रिमांड में लिखा है कि 40 लाख रुपए दिसंबर 2020 में गुडविल नाम से दिए थे और उसमें सचिन वजे ने इन सारे बार एसोसिएशन को बोला है कि जो ईडी के अभी रिमांड एप्लीकेशन में जिक्र है वो ऐसे मैं कोट कर रहा हूँ, ये मनी नंबर 1 को जा रहा है और बाकी और 2 डिपार्टमेंट का नाम दिया था जो पुलिस के ब्रांचेस है, लेकिन वहाँ पे स्पेसिफिक नंबर 1 ये से रेफरेंस दिया है जो अभी सचिन वजे का नंबर 1 रहेगा वो।
सर, इसके अलावा हवाला के ट्रांजैक्शंस और नागपुर और दिल्ली के कनेक्शंस भी कुछ बताए गए थे रिमांड में, वो क्या थे? और
ट्रेल की बात की थी,
जो मनी ट्रेल की बात कही गई है उसके बारे में कुछ?
ईडी का जो कहना है कि इसमें जो अमाउंट्स कैश हुई है रिकवर की करनी है उनको, जो सचिन वजे ने परपोर्टेडली किसी को फॉरवर्ड की होगी तो वो हवाला के थ्रू की होगी, तो उसका ट्रेल निकालने के लिए हमें इनकी कस्टडी चाहिए।
सर, इसके अलावा आप लोगों ने और एक एप्लीकेशंस कुछ फाइल की हैं, किसके लिए एप्लीकेशंस था, क्या हुआ?
ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ एक्यूज नंबर 2 मिस्टर संजीव पलांडे, हमने एप्लीकेशन ये लगाया है कि जब जब उनकी इंक्वायरी होगी तो 1978 सुप्रीम कोर्ट नलिनी सतीपति के तहत एक्यूज की इंक्वायरी उनके लॉयर के प्रेजेंस में बियॉन्ड ऑडिएबल डिस्टेंस इन द विजुअल साइट उस पर की जाए जो कोर्ट ने मंजूर की है।
सर, आर्गुमेंट के दौरान एक आपने रेफरेंस किया था जैसे सिंघवी के ऑर्डर का, जिसमें उन्होंने केस्ड पैरेट कहा था सीबीआई का, आपने ईडी को केस्ड स्पैरो कहा?
नहीं, मैंने ये कहा था इट वाज अ लाइटर सेंस, वो कुछ और नजरिए से गया है, उसका भी रिपोर्ट मिला मुझे, मैं जब कोर्ट रूम में ही था। मैंने ये कहा कि जैसे जस्टिस सिंघवी ने सीबीआई के बारे में 2012 में सीबीआई इज अ केज पैरेट ऐसा रेफरेंस दिया था, आज ये कहने की सिचुएशन आई है कि क्या ईडी भी एक हाउस स्पैरो है, केज स्पैरो नहीं। स्पैरो कभी केज नहीं होती है, वो फ्री होती है, लेकिन वो हाउस स्पैरो माने जो चिड़िया होती है इस तरह से काम कर रही है क्या?
All right, so that was the lawyer of one of the close aides of Anil Deshmukh right outside the court premises. Let me go across to my colleague Shravan Sen, who's also joining us live and closely tracking the developments. Yes, Shravan, Republic has accessed the ED remand application of Deshmukh's aide, and ED has also confirmed Republic's newsbreak of Sachin Vaze being questioned within Chataloja jail and big disclosures that have been made by him.
Well, in fact, Richard, Republic TV has now accessed the 11-page remand copy which details out the investigation that has been carried out by the Enforcement Directorate so far. It includes the statements that have been recorded and the big disclosure that has essentially been made by former Mumbai police cop, the disgraced cop Sachin Vaze, who is currently in the custody of the National Investigation Agency. Rather, he's in judicial custody and in Taloja jail. In fact, we are now being told the Enforcement Directorate on 2 occasions have recorded these statements. And let me quickly take our viewers to the details of the remand copy that Republic TV has accessed, in which, and I'm quoting, point number 10 of the remand copy states that Sachin Vaze has stated that he had collected about 4.7 crore rupees from various bar owners between the months of December 2020 to February 2021 and handed over the same to Kundan Shinde the personal assistant of Anil Deshmukh, the then Home Minister, on the instructions of Anil Deshmukh in 2 installments in the month of January and February 2021. Now, the Enforcement Directorate is saying that they are just not relying on the statement that has been given by Sachin Waze, but in fact, they're also saying that there are 2 other police officials whose statements have also been recorded under Section 50 of the PMLA Act, wherein they've categorically mentioned that they were told by Sachin Waze about collection of money from various bar owners, and both were basically called by Sanjeev Palande, the then personal secretary of Anil Deshmukh, who inquired about number of bars and collections from the various bars. Not just that, they're also talking about multiple companies that have basically been under the scanner, companies that have been indirectly linked to Anil Deshmukh's family. In fact, we are now given to understand that the Enforcement Directorate is essentially probing that the money that was collected by Sachin Waze was that funneled into various dummy companies and certain trusts that were essentially being run by Deshmukh's family. In fact, we are now being told that Sanjeev Palande and Kundan Shinde, who are members of certain trust in which Anil Deshmukh and Anil Deshmukh's family members have been running that very trust, they suspect that this trust has received donations, and these donations too is in the form of protection money. In fact, all of these allegations have essentially been rebutted by Anil Deshmukh, saying that this is nothing but a witch hunt that has essentially been carried out. In fact, he's been demanding that why is it that the former Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh isn't being probed by the Enforcement Directorate, or for that matter other central agencies, because if he was essentially aware of this entire extortion, alleged extortion racket, then why is it that no action was taken at that point in time? Having said that, the Enforcement Directorate is saying that the ambit of their investigation essentially lies in the allegation that has been leveled by Parambir Singh with regards to the transfer postings, the money that was allegedly demanded by Anil Deshmukh through his personal secretary. These are some allegations that they are probing at this point in time. We have already heard Sanjeev Palande's lawyer saying that, just simply recording the statement of a disgraced cop like Sachin Waze isn't enough. But having said that, the Enforcement Directorate is saying that they are not only just relying on Sachin Waze's statement, but statements of various others. And in fact, they have put out details of the statements that have been recorded so far. They are saying statement of 6 directors, family members and 2 chartered accountants have already been recorded, in which the Enforcement Directorate is saying it has emerged that these persons are close associates of the Deshmukh family, and through these persons, Deshmukh family is indirectly controlling, managing the business activities in various companies. In fact, in the remand copy, we're given to understand that Anil Deshmukh's family members have also been named. The Enforcement Directorate is looking into these companies which they believe have been indirectly controlled by Anil Deshmukh's family members.
All right, Shaman, stay with us, and thank you for those details. We'll also go across to my colleague Yesha, who's closely tracked developments from the ground. Yesha, this morning is when Anil Deshmukh was summoned to appear before the ED at around 11 a.m. But now his lawyers have sought more time. They need more extension. But at the same time, they've also confirmed that he was questioned while there were raids being conducted yesterday. If you can share more on that and the role of the aides who have been arrested as well.
That's right. So what we understand as of now is that Anil Deshmukh, who was summoned by the ED, sought more time to appear. Now, considering 2 of his aides, that is his personal secretary as well as his private assistant, they've both been arrested. And now, as per the discussions that happened in the court, like Shawan also rightly mentioned, the names of these 2 people have come out because it was said that they were collecting the money on behalf of Anil Deshmukh. They were the key links when it comes to Sachin Waze and Anil Deshmukh, and they were also present in several of the meetings. Now, what is important also to understand is that there were 2 more names of some senior level police officers who came out while the discussion was on in the court, and it was mentioned that they were also questioned by Parambir Singh about how many such bars and orchestra places were allotted by Anil Deshmukh to carry out recovery money from there. Now, all these things that were discussed in the court point out to the fact that these people were key links in the entire case. Also, what is pertinent to note is Shinde is a member. That is Kundan Shinde, who was the assistant of Anil, who was Anil Deshmukh's assistant, was a member of one of the organization, that is Sri Sai Sanstha at Nagpur, which which is an NGO run by the Deshmukh family. And in that context, Shinde, who is a member, it was also mentioned in the court that money was transferred, was laundered from Delhi to Nagpur through Hawala networks, and as a result of it, it was transferred to this particular organization, and of which Deshmukh family is a member, as well as Shinde, who's a member. So several of these revelations came out in the court because it also mentioned about the entire money laundering, as to how the laundering of money took place under this entire Vasuli Gate scandal. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Isha, for getting us, and Sham for getting us all those latest updates coming in and those exclusive details as well. We'll be closely tracking all the developments as far as the ED investigation is concerned.